All right, I've gotten so many wonderful questions about the cleanse that I wanted to just jump on here and share a quick video with you all. So, yes, cleansing can be intense. If you do a master cleanse, or you do enemas, or you do, just juicing, like these things are very intense. And Ayurveda would say they can be like a little too much or harsh on the body. So if it's your first time cleansing, I would suggest giving up alcohol, sugar, caffeine, meat, not even all of those. You could give up two of those. You could give up all of them. You're going to feel it if you do. And that's fine. So the way that I run cleanses is that it's completely nourishing and it's intuitive. Like you know what you need to do. I don't necessarily know what you need to do. I know what I need to do. Like I know how I feel in the spring and the fall and what I need to take a break from or add more of. Okay. And then another thing, a huge piece about Ayurvedically cleansing is it's not focused on what you can't have. It's focused on what you're adding in. What are you adding in? Like for me, I'm adding in the gua sha. I want to do the face massage of the gua sha every day. I want to use my dry brush every day. I want to journal every day. So it's about focusing on for 3 weeks on what you know that your spirit is calling you to do. What do you feel called to do? That's your cleanse. You pick three main things to focus on for your cleanse, what they are and why you're doing them. Why why do I want to do the gua sha face massage? I want to love my face. I want to move the energy in my face. I want to fall in love with my face. I want to have an evening ritual with bedtime. Okay, so that's why I'm focusing on, that's one of the things I'm focusing on. And it's different every cleanse. Every cleanse, there's something different that I'm focused on. That is the same for you. So if it's one of your first cleanses, then I think it's ideal to just leave out some of these mainstream things like sugar or caffeine or alcohol or meat that most of society is consuming all the time and taking no break from. That is a great way to start a cleanse. Now, if you want to go deeper, then yeah, you can go deeper. Maybe you leave all those things out and you also add in juicing, or you add in a week of kitchery, or you add in a week of fast mimicking diet. I mean, there's so many types of cleanses and they all have different focuses and they can be too harsh. Your body and your mind can reject them if it's too much, too soon, too fast. This is why I love Ayurveda. Ayurveda is about nourishing yourself, resetting your habits, resetting your rituals and your rhythms. So a lot of people ask me all the time, like, what does this cleanse involve? Like, what can I eat? What can't I eat? Well, you decide that. You decide what you can eat and what you can't eat. And the group container is holding you accountable for that, because when you tell a group of people, this is what I'm doing, you're more likely to stick to it. The problem with cleansing alone is there's no one holding that space. No one's holding that sacred space, the container. There's not a bunch of people like, oh, that's what this person's doing. And it's okay if you end up eating a cookie and you were giving up sugar. That's okay. Like, I'm not telling you to eat a cookie. And if it happens, how do you still love yourself? Like, to me, that is what the cleanse is about. How do you nourish yourself? How do you learn to be compassionate and loving to yourself, even when you're not doing the things you're supposed to be doing? Right. So, for cleansing with me, it's all about what you feel like you need. If you've always wanted to do an enema, then yes, this is a great time to do an enema. If you've like, ew, gross, don't do one. If it's like, I've never done oil self massage every day, this is a great time to do that. Okay, so it's cleansing is not just about food. Everybody always asks me, well, what am I allowed to eat? What am I not allowed to eat? I don't know. What are you allowed to eat? You decide that. You decide. I think ideally, stepping away from sugar, caffeine, alcohol, and meat for 3 weeks, just those four things is hard. It's huge. Your body will thank you. Your mind will thank you. Your spirit will thank you. And it's a huge deal to leave those out for even 1 week. And then remember that Ayurveda is ease in, do a week of cleansing, ease out. So maybe it's just that 1 week that everything's gone and you're gently going in and you're gently going out. So that's not as harsh for headaches. Like, if you've been drinking coffee for years, then when you stop drinking coffee, you probably are going to get a headache, or caffeine, any type of caffeine. So if you slowly reduce it, you're only going to have a headache for a day or two. If you go from like 5 cups to no cups, it's going to be harsh on your body. So I hope this answers a lot of the questions that I've been getting about cleansing. Like, it's really up to you. It's where you're at. I've been cleansing now for 6 years. So for me, like, not eating isn't a big deal. Like, I can eat one meal a day and I'm not freaking out about it. But at the beginning, I was totally freaking out about that. At the beginning, it was hard for me to want to put warm oil up my butt. That seemed really weird and strange. That's fine. Like, this cleanse is for beginners into advanced. If you wanted to do a master cleanse, then I would advise you to like ease into eating less, do the master cleanse, and then ease out. So, like I said, I hope this answers your questions. If you have more questions, you can send me a message. The cleansing and a nourishing lifestyle in an Ayurvedic way is about, how do I love myself more? What does my body, mind, and spirit crave? What do I need to do to take care of myself? And how can I do that for 3 weeks? And then I'll go back into life and do whatever, right? But for 3 weeks in this container, with this group, with the accountability, with the momentum, what do I need to do for me? What are the 3 things? What are the 3 habits, the 3 food things that I need to do? And then I, with the group, support you in doing that. I love you. I'm sending you so much joy and magic. And cleansing has been one of the most amazing transformational things that I've added to my life. And every year I cleanse, at least twice a year. And every year I take better care of myself. And every year I love myself more. And it's this magical thing that I had no idea when I signed up for my first cleanse, that this is what I was going to transform into. And I would love to be the sacred, spiritual, loving guide that holds that space for you. If you're ready to cleanse, if you want more energy, if you want better digestion, if you want anything, if you want to journal every day, if you want to read every day, whatever it is that you want to give yourself, I would love to hold the space and help you give that to you. Okay, I love you. See you in the cleanse.